Bow! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Dort Shiesty, aka YLTB Dort, aka 6'2", 200. Don't play with me, man. And today, man, I'm back. I know what you're thinking, dude. Your fit's a little different. I got the gold chain out. I got the shades. How the shades looking good? They're looking good. And then look, man. I mean, I feel like I haven't really talked about my 21st birthday. This picture is crazy. But shout out my cousin Ethan. I've played him in Madden on the channel before. You guys probably know him if you follow me. I always respond to his tweets and stuff. Shout out him, man. He made me this shirt. Today on 2K, we're doing something a little more educational. Okay? Usually I don't do this, don't do videos like this, don't rock with videos like this, but I'm going to be educating today, you guys. Because I'm feeling like 2K is in a weird place. You guys might have seen my last video, maybe not. If not, check it out. But yeah, I'm going to be grading every single trophy case card on which ones you should get, which ones you should stay away from. So if that interests you, I'm not going to say leave a like yet because my criteria is a little weird and we'll get into that. But leave a like if you make it through the whole video. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you what inspired this video. Let me show you all that. Alright. Y'all can see the 2K screen now. I hope so. Look it, man. I got Westbrook. I got Russ, Pink Diamond, Trophy Case Russ. That video is going to be coming out Friday. First gameplay with him on YouTube. I've used him in like single player and stuff. I'm still yet to use him. I'm still yet to use him online. Actually, I think I use him in triple threat, but I'm yet to use him fives. That's what I'm here for. That's what y'all are here to see. This Westbrook's nice, bro. And I'm gonna just say right now he's an A+. I'm gonna just say right now he's an A+ for sure. But let's take a look at some of these other cards, man. While we're loading into it, I'm gonna explain how I look at this. A lot of MyTeam YouTubers are gonna tell you about the base of the card, about the dribble animations, all that. I'm not really that type. To me personally, what I look at the most is how fun the card's gonna be to use. If I watched them play, I really care about that. I'm not about to play with players that I didn't watch play. I think that's kind of boring, unless I have to. Like if I pull like a 99 Jerry West, I probably won't use Jerry West. If I pulled like a 99 Wilt, I'd use him. But if I had a 99 Wilt and like a 97 Embiid, I'm taking Embiid every day of the week. I mean, let's be honest. But yeah, so like let's start with Elton. Oh, this is Allen Iverson. Excuse me. Allen Iverson, one of the dopest players of all time. One of the funnest players to watch of all time. He's a 6-foot guard in 2K, so most people will tell you that's a bad card to use. But I would give this card an A-. I think when you look at the players on the list, I think he might be like the highest up all time. If you're a Sixers fan, for sure get him. And it's AI, bro. Like, how could you hate on AI? I don't get it. I don't know how his jumper looks. I don't know none of that. But I'm telling you right now, AI is an A-. He's a really cool card. Next up, Brandon Jennings. This is what this is made for, I feel like. The trophy case, like, they could have easily thrown Oscar Robertson or Kareem or a great player. But, I mean, like, these are fun, bro. Like, I want to see more, like, early 2000s, late, like, before 2010 type guys, early 2010s guys. Like, the 2022 guys are cool, and there is some of them that I really like on here. But I like stuff like this where it's kind of like, yo, I remember Brandon Jennings hooping. So I would give this an A+. This is like a card. It would probably take a while for me to go after him, but like when I saw this trophy case, I was like, yeah, this is a cool card. I want to use this card. He's just not high on my priority list, but he's definitely a cool card to have. D Rose. I know this might go against some of the stuff I said because he's definitely fun to use. He's from the modern basketball, but I'd say this is like a B. And the only reason why is I feel like early 2K, they always give us a D Rose, and I'm not really, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like over it. Give me a nice D Rose card. I feel like all D Rose cards in 2Ks, they just play like an athletic guard. It's kind of hard to play like D Rose and like have like the ability to lead your team to wins in 2K without actually being nice at 2K. But I don't know. Like, his animations are always just kind of weird. But I do like D Rose. I do want to get this card eventually. But just with all the other guards out there, I would give this card a B. I'm going to say B. I don't know. I'm just not really feeling it. That's the main reason. Ilgauskas, bro, this is a D. This is the era of basketball I was talking about. Oh, This is the era of basketball I was talking about, but this is just not a fun card. I mean, a Boobie Gibson here. I know there's a lot of guards, but that would have been fun. If they wanted to go big, they could have went Verja. Verja would have been more fun. But this is just such a 2K ass card because you know he's gonna be able to shoot for some reason, even though Ilgauskas never was a shooter in real life. Like I would have rather seen a Verja or Tristan Thompson, like just something like that would have been cool. Ilgauskas, I'm not really a fan of. I said D. Give me a D. Kevin McHale. Like who's gonna go after this that's not a Celtics fan or like a Kevin McHale diehard? You know, like this is another. I'd say D. D minus. Some Celtics they could have used. I know they have Rondo. I feel like there is a lot of guards though, so I'm not gonna shit on them too much. But like Antoine Walker would have been cool. There isn't a lot of cool Celtics players of all time, so I get it. A perfect one for this would have been Isaiah Thomas. Yeah, I think that would have been perfect. But I don't know. Just a thought for the Bulls. I didn't give anything to replace. For the Bulls, I would say like Ben Gordon. I would love to see Ben Gordon. Joakim Noah would have been cool. But yeah, Korver. I would give Korver a B plus, A minus. I feel like they're trying something new with this. Like you never really see just like a straight shooter type of card that they give as rewards because they know not a lot of people would like it. But I fuck with it. I fuck with the name Korver. I fuck with I just like Kyle Korver all the time. I think he's fun. He'll definitely be fun in this game. He's gonna be knocked down, especially with the way shooting is this year. He's gonna be knocked down. Yeah, I want to get this Korver. I said what, A minus, B plus. I think like Brandon Jennings, obviously, because I have Westbrook already. Like I'm not gonna go for as much. I'd rather go for a Korver because he'd be perfect next to your star player on your MyTeam. So yeah, Korver, give me a B plus, A minus. Another Hawk they could have used. Josh Smith would be cool. Joe Johnson would be cool. They actually have a lot of names they could use for the Hawks. Even if they wanted to use Cockmuncher, they could have definitely done that. Next up, Tim Hardaway for the Heat. I like Tim Hardaway, but there's just so many guards, and he just doesn't stand out. I would say a C. Mario Chalmers would have been cool. I don't know about better than Hardaway. The Heat is kind of hard. Bam, they could have used. I think Bam would have been a pretty easy one. And a lot of people would have went for Bam because Bam could be an elite power forward off rip. Yeah, I would say a C. I think Bam would be my replacement if I could pick one. Alonzo Mourning. This is kind of where it gets confusing because the Hornets is like the Pelicans. I don't know how it works exactly, but I do see LaMelo Ball, so I know like that era of Hornets. Miles Bridges would have been cool if he didn't do all that illegal shit. Fuck Miles Bridges. Alonzo Mourning, I would give like a D plus. I'll give Mourning a B because I don't know who they could have replaced him with that would have been hyped. Like Glenn Rice would be cool. Who else is on here that it says Dwight Howard's 30 rebound game ball? Like I don't want a Dwight Howard. Kemba definitely would have been cool, but Kemba's the only one I could really think of that would like impact. I would have been like, whoa, yeah, give me Kemba. So I'll give this one a B for sure. Jeremy Lamb would have been cool, but he was not a star there. So I mean, yeah, beggars can't be choosers. Next one, Jeremy Lin. This is what the set is made for. Jeremy Lin is an easy A plus. All the Knicks players, they could have done Melo, but Jeremy Lin would have been the next guy. JR, the Knicks had a lot of options. Jeremy Lin was a great option, especially because I feel like if they dropped him in packs, people would be mad about it. But you actually have a choice to pick Jeremy Lin here. And if you don't want Jeremy Lin, you just don't go after him. So Jeremy Lin definitely, I would say, is an A+. Rashard Lewis for the Magic, I think, is a good one. I'm definitely going to pick him up because I do want to have like a Thunder theme-ish team on here. I would give Rashard Lewis a B+. Replacements, you could have done Penny. You could have done... I don't want to say like T-Mac, Shaq, Dwight, because those cards are all like on a different level, you know. Hito would have been OP to start the year, but Rashard Lewis, low-key, might have been the best. You know who they could have done, bro? That would have made this perfect. Aaron Aflalo. Aaron Aflalo is a ball player. Yeah, that's what I want, actually. Change of mind. I give this a B-. They should have done Aaron Aflalo or Aaron Gordon. But cool, good job. Oladipo, Tobias Harris, they had names. Give me it a C plus. I'm dropping it again. Richard Jefferson. How do I feel about Richard Jefferson? I think Richard Jefferson, I would say, is like a C plus. The Nets are kind of a lame franchise anyway. Ben Simmons would have been cool, but he's kind of overpowered to start the year. They could have done like Harden. Who? Oh, they should have done D'Lo, bro. Nets fans love D'Lo. We love D'Lo on this channel. This is a D'Lo channel. They should have done D'Lo for sure. They could have done Dinwiddie. They could have done Jared Allen from that team. I wish they did Jared Allen. Jared Allen would have been a cool one for sure. I wish they did more like that, but yeah, I don't know exactly what the meaning of trophy case is, because it's not like it's the best player in their franchise's history that they put on like a trophy case. It's more like a cool player, and I think that D'Lo, Dinwiddie, Jared Allen era was the coolest era in Nets basketball, probably in the last like 20 years. So I mean, like, I know they made the finals, they had the KD years, but it's just not as fun. Jermaine O'Neal, Pacers. Pacers could have done Oladipo. They could have done Granger. Do they have the rights to Granger? I don't know if they have the rights to Granger. Oh, they have Danny Granger's MIP. Yeah, I think Granger would have been the move here. But I like Jermaine O'Neal. I'm a fan of Jermaine O'Neal, so I'm going to give him a B. B. I'll leave it at B. Miles Turner could have been a good one. Sabonis could have been a good one. But I think Jermaine is probably better than all those except maybe Danny Granger. Rip with the mask, man. You can't give the mask anything less than an A, bro. I don't know who else they could have done. Cade, it might be just too early for him, I guess. But yeah, give me an A for Rip. I mean, you throw the mask on. I'm trying to think of like early Pistons teams like Drummond. Greg Monroe would have been cool. But I think Rip definitely is the move. And they killed it with that one. Raptors, Andrea Bargnani. DeRozan. It should have been DeRozan. A 96 DeRozan would have been so fun to use. People would have been looking for him. I would have said DeRozan for sure. Bosch is on this list. I'm just looking at these names at this point, but Bosch would have been cool, but I would have went after DeRozan. And I feel like they are lacking wings. Like, if you were to put a team together, the guards definitely have the most stacked names. DeRozan would have been a perfect wing to have on this team. Wizards. I know they dropped Michael Jordan, but I think this would have been cool to have a Wizards Michael Jordan. It's the Wizards or Jordan cover. It would have been a dope. Gortat could have been here, but I mean, I'm not mad about Antoine Jameson. I would give this one like a B minus. I feel like the Wizards have a really boring history, so I mean, I'm not about to argue with this one. All right, we're back to the top, so let's go over to the West and let's look at the Clippers. Elton Brand, they missed the opportunity, man. I mean, Brand is dope, but they always drop Brand early year. I wish they switched it up every year. I wish they didn't do it the way they do it, where they kind of have, like, players they drop in the same spots every year. Elton Brand, I would say is like a C, but I would have rather seen, they have Montrezl Harrell. I'm looking at this list, and I got names not on this list, but they got Montrezl Harrell. They got Lou Will on this list. They got Jamal Crawford on this list. All three of those would have been dope. But I would rather see a knucklehead. I would rather see Darius Miles or Quentin Richardson on this. That would have been cool. Definitely would have been more of a fan of that, but I don't think I'd go for Elton Brand. But if it was Quentin Richardson or Darius Miles, down the line, definitely could see myself going for them and trying to like finish this off. Zebo, cool one. Grizzlies are like one of the worst franchises ever when it comes to just player names. So Zebo, I would say, is like a B minus, just because there's like not that much better. I mean, I think I would take a Desmond Bane. Someone on the team now would have been dope. Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bane, or even like a Tony Allen. I would rather have, even though they just dropped Tony Allen. Tony Allen, Rudy Gay. I see that name on here. And then I had another name in mind. There's Mike Conley. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care too much about the Grizzlies. Gordon Hayward, Jazz. This is what this is for, once again. This is like an A. Only one I would rather have is Deron Williams, but can't have it all, you know? Can't have it all. Deron Williams definitely would have been dope, but I'm cool with Gordon Hayward. What school did he go to? Why am I blanking? I was about to say Baylor, but I know that's not right. He went to, not UConn. They played UConn. Oh my gosh, bro. What school did Gordon Hayward? I know y'all are yelling it. Comment below if you knew what school Gordon Hayward went to. Off top. Where's my phone? I need to Google this. This is gonna kill me, dude. Gordon Hayward. Gordon. This is gonna. He played with not Billy Donovan. Was Billy Donovan his coach? No. Butler. And it was Brad Stevens. Okay, fuck, dude. I knew that. Okay, whatever. Gordon Hayward, I would say is an A. Peja, Kings. You could have done Tyrese Halliburton because he just left, but I'm not too big of a Tyrese guy. Boogie would have been cool. Tyreek Evans. That would have been the guy. Oh, shit. Tyreek Evans would have been the guy for me. Tyreek Evans would have been an A+. Peja, I would say, is like a B. I think he's going to be a great 2K card, though. But I just, not too big of a Peja guy. James Worthy, F, bro. The Lakers have so many cool players, and to waste this on fucking James Worthy is a joke. They could have done a old Steve Nash. I think there's a Steve Nash on here. They could have done Powell. They could have done any of those young Lakers, Lonzo, Randall, Kuzma, Ingram, D'Angelo. Like, D'Angelo would have been dope on one of these trophy cases teams, but I can't complain too much. I'm not going for this card at all, though. Mavericks, fuck them, bro. They should have done Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley would have been OP. Like, I'm not going to say Dirk. Tyson Chandler would have been a cool one. Jason Terry would have been a cool one, but Michael Finley's an F. No one's going for this card. I think I've played against him before, but I'm not going for this card. Dikembe, I would say, is a A-. Just because no one hates Dikembe, I would have him as like a backup big on my team. I don't know who else they could have. Like, Iguodala would be cool. Ty Lawson would be cool. I'm trying to think of that team. Gallinari. But, I mean, Dikembe is probably better than all those guys except Iguodala. Marcus Camby would have been cool, too. This BI is an A+. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and name names because I could not tell you a guy I'd rather have than BI from the Pelicans. Yeah, BI is dope. Steve Francis, another really cool one. I like that they did this. Yeah, I mean, Ralph Sampson would have been cool, but Steve Francis is the guy. I'd give him an A. I think they killed this one, too. We're on a little heater right now. Ginobili is another great one, just because the Spurs don't have a lot. I think DeJounte would have been cool as like a farewell DeJounte. But yeah, I would say this one is a A as well. They went 3 straight on A's. Nash, I just think Nash is too good. I think Ayton would have been better. I would have rather seen an Ayton. I would have rather seen an Amari. I think Devin Booker is like the face of the Suns trophy case, if that makes sense. But again, I would say like a B. I'm not going to complain about it too much because Nash is definitely a cool card. I've definitely seen a lot of people use him. But yeah. Thunder, A+. Not even going to argue with it. This is the best player in Thunder history. And we got a Thunder card for him. So, W. Wally, F, man. You could have done Ant. You could have done Wiggins. You could have done D'Angelo. You could have done Levine. You could have done Cat. There are so many options, and they fucked this one up so bad. Rubio, I would have rather had than fucking Wally Zerbiak. So, give it an F. Sabonis, again, another fucker, bro. They could have easily done McCollum. They could have done, I was about to say Evan Turner, but that's OD. They could have definitely done McCollum. I would have rather seen. I'm trying to think of, like, modern. Brandon Roy. That's another card that's always early, though. So I'm cool with them holding on to him. Odin, I would have rather seen Aldridge. I would have rather seen Sabonis. I don't really care. F. Jordan Poole is an A+. This is a great modern player to have. Only problem with this card is he can't play point guard. But that's it, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm over here just talking basketball, grading cards. You guys let me know in the comments where I'm tripping the most. Like the video if you made it all the way through. Yeah, you guys have a great night. Take care. Bow.